Man, I don't think that's opened up in probably about 15 years. Wow.
Dude, are you kidding me? I mean, really?
I couldn't even get that far. So I had both ankles. I've had multiple surgeries growing up.
Okay.
So when I was born, both my ankles were actually twisted inward, like completely. So I've had quite a bit of surgeries. I'd say 5 on each, and then a 6th on the other side back about 4 years ago. And from my last one, it never healed correctly.
Okay.
Back when I was like 12. So I never did anything about it because it didn't really bother me until later on in life, and when the pain really started kicking in once I hit about 27, 28, and now being 33, it's getting steadily worse. But I had to get surgery, and they put about 6 screws going through that ankle, and each one of my toes has its own separate screw kind of fusing them together straight out. So got a lot of hardware.
You are not kidding. Dang, okay. So ankles, but a lot of this is like right now what you're feeling.
Yeah, I get it right through here, like sciatic nerve. So where I work, I'm on my feet good 10, 12 hours a day a lot of times.
Yep.
When I'm not doing my desk work, and that concrete just being on it all day. When I sit down, like I feel like I'm 100 years old when I sit down and get back up. It's miserable. Like sharp pain just shoots right through.
More just that.
Yeah, right. More on that right side, but occasionally I'll get it. It'll radiate over to the left, but most of it is on that right side. And best I can figure is I compensate for this side since I got so much hardware.
Yeah.
I don't have that's all the range of motion I have on that ankle, so I cannot bend it at all more than that. Whereas this side, I got a little bit more functionality.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
So I'm guessing compensating on this side, maybe that muscle strengthening up or tightening up to distribute.
Actually, let me get you to stand up. I just want to see how the movements are in like that low back. Like if you're bending and like, what do you feel?
It tightens up like right about there.
Alright, don't do too much. I don't need you. Don't need you to hurt yourself there.
No.
Going back or to the sides.
So yeah. Sides I can go pretty good, but front and back that's where it just stiffens up.
Okay. And it's that more right side, and you'll feel it going down, and then sometimes it shoots across over.
Right.
Okay.
Been dealing with it though.
Have you?
Been living with it for several years, and I subscribe to your channel and watching a lot of the patients you got coming through, their testimonials. I'm like, well, I need this. I need this because the last chiropractor I went to, and down the road from where I live in town of Livonia, that guy, you'll be in there 10 minutes in and out, just real quick, like maybe 2 or 3 adjustments, and then the Theragun, and you're out.
Didn't notice any change, anything? No.
No, I went for a while. I went every week, and then he bumped it to 2 weeks, and then a month, and I just quit going. It really wasn't.
You weren't seeing any change.
Wasn't feeling any change. It was about the same.
Gosh. Okay. Let me get you to go face down on the table.
Face down?
Yep. Yeah, I can't even see in your movements. Like you said, you're moving like an old man. You're younger than me. Okay, yeah, left leg is pulling a little bit short there. Okay, yeah, right in through here. So we're looking at the lower thoracic, upper lumbar. This is where everything's starting to get tight. How does that feel through here?
Doesn't really hurt, but it's tense.
Okay.
I know that other chiropractor said that like my muscle tension through my back is way worse than it should be.
He is right about that. That is for sure.
And then it really started getting worse because you know I do powered paragliding.
Okay.
So I don't know if you're familiar with paramotor and your paragliding.
I kind of know what you're...
It's basically you strap a two-stroke fan motor on your back and hook it into looks like a parachute, but it's paraglider, and take off and fly.
No way. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually really freaking cool.
It's indescribable.
Where do you do it out of?
So down the road in Fairplay,
Okay.
there's a little private-owned airstrip. I kind of rent, like I go in with a bunch of people on a hangar out there, and got both my motors stored out there. Typically, that's where I fly out of, fly over the lake.
That's so cool.
Really, the only time the best time for it's early morning.
Gotcha.
So legally, I can fly 30 minutes before sunrise, 30 minutes after sunset. I just have to have an indicator light.
Yep.
So no license required for it.
No.
That's the beauty of ultralights. Your own personal airplane. About the price you pay for a motorcycle.
Oh my gosh. Dang, that's actually really cool. Yeah, I know. I've never physically done one or been on one, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
So when I started at training, I had every intention of doing a foot launch, taking off, land on feet.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. So I'm on wheels.
Okay.
But it's still just the same. Flies the same.
Well, you know what though? At least landing, you're not putting that much like pressure here.
Right.
Because I mean, especially for you, that's just gonna really just make things that much better.
Exactly, especially when you're if you flare too late.
Oh, because you could be coming down a little too hard.
Yeah, too fast, too hard. If you don't flare at the right time.
Gotcha.
Or if you flare way too early, you could stall out and kind of drop a little harder.
Dang.
Woo. Well, that was needed.
Deep breath in and out.
Even that other chiropractor, he was not able to get that to pop like that.
Really?
In the middle upper back.
Yep. Man. Now I'm gonna get things moving for you today.
Sweet.
Let me get you to sit up on the table and then bring like one leg on each side.
Oh.
There it was. You gonna relax your arm? Yeah, not too bad, but you got a couple little trigger points up here in the trap. Work some of these guys out.
Wow.
There we go. Good.
Get any movement out of it?
No, not that one. Had a tiny bit with the right one. Alright, let me get you to go face down again for me.
Face down?
Yep. Alright, we're going to stabilize on the sacrum. Raise your right leg up for me. Any pain doing that?
Not really pain.
Just a little tightness?
Yeah.
Alright, relax that leg. Raise the left one. Not too bad with that either?
No.
Okay. Yeah, they both went up pretty darn good. Okay. Let me get you to flip onto your back.
Oh shit. Woohoo.
And rest.
Oh, that was necessary. That was much needed.
What did you feel?
I mean, I felt everything just like an accordion. I mean, that's the best I can describe it. Just like an accordion, just opening it up. Oh, man, I don't think that's opened up in probably about 15 years. Wow.
A little bit different than what you're used to getting adjusted?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's only one time that I've probably felt anything similar, and that's when somehow I flipped over a rail for some reason. I don't remember what I was doing, but just the weight of the way I dropped, I mean, that's the only time that's ever happened. But that, whew, yeah, much, much needed. I think you just put 5 years back on my life.
You know, most people don't realize how compressed their spines actually get.
From gravity?
Yep. Yep, gravity's the main one, and then there's, I mean, just day-to-day life, you know, what people do for work or working out. Because any little aspect is always putting pressure downward. So it's like most people never get anything like this done, and then you get it done, and you just
yeah,
and that pressure goes away, and you're like, oh my gosh. I know, like you said, you watched quite a few of my videos, and
yes, sir.
And then finally, you were like, all right, I gotta get this done.
So worth it too. And it's surprising, just like, you would think that it would really isolate to your neck more than anything, but the fact that it just travels all the way down, like a zipper almost. I mean, it's hard to imagine how that works. Because you, just from watching videos, you'd expect it just to be isolated to your neck or maybe your shoulders, but...
You know, honestly, it's different. It's different every time. Like, next adjustment that you get, I've had so many times people will be like, you know, I felt it in the neck, in the lower back, but I didn't feel anything in between. Or some people, I only felt it here. I've had some people say they didn't feel anything up top, just felt it lower. I've had some people just say they felt it in the neck. It's honestly what I've started noticing, depending on where somebody is compressed and out of alignment the most, is actually where they feel it the most. But for you, it was a full body one with that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I just felt like everything that just kind of built around my spine just broke loose.
Yeah, let me have you stand up.
Oh wow.
How are things feeling?
Dude, are you kidding me? I mean, really? I couldn't even get that far. Oh, wow. Yeah, I feel about 10 years younger. Yeah, wow.
This is how you need to be feeling all the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, definitely. Today, I always tell everyone kind of rest, relax, no heavy lifting, increase the water, and then we'll shoot for about 3 months from now.
3 months?
Yep.
All right, that works.
Perfect.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.